of enemies that she's killed in that last fight, she immediately goes to see that the captain is gonna make it, and you see that she's very relieved. So she's staying with him at this point. All the soldiers from the Lucky 7 are getting mobilized to immediately retreat back to camp. The paladins are gonna hold the fort until the reinforcements arrive. So everybody's getting ready to retreat as soon as possible.
Oh my god, Alyssia's smiling. We're doomed.
Oh yeah, she's smiling genuinely.
Oh dear.
You might surmise that what she actually enjoys doing is killing things.
Yeah.
I had no idea. I thought she was an assassin because she hated it.
But meanwhile, she's gonna look
It's
to Vendrik
just
and
a
go,
phase.
"Oh, thanks for calling them. I know how scary it must have been."
Good one.
So yeah, yes, the Lucky 7 is getting the retreat order and everybody's getting ready to leave. I'm assuming you guys are gonna join them, right?
It sounds like I'm about to drop my mixtape with that backing track.
Actually, before we're going anywhere, Alyssia is going to do one other thing that is dear to her heart, and that is start collecting demon souls from the battlefield.
You don't need to. For beating the goblin army, all of you get 5,000 souls again. As for the Uruk, you get a special soul from him, Alyssia. We'll give you more details later.
Wait, what about the big fuckers and the mage
Like I said, they
thingies?
count as part of the army. You get 5,000 in total, all of you each.
Oh, okay, so they didn't have any like bigger souls.
No, they didn't have anything special. Only the
Okay,
Uruk.
fair enough.
So yeah, you can map down apart from the souls you also got an Uruk soul, Alyssia, for later. Right, and as you guys get prepared and start leaving, you start leaving the... Wait, what was it called again? The Dunstead Fortress behind you after a successful siege. If you can call it that. It was mostly a Punic victory, considering not many of the Lucky 7 actually managed to get out. These guys are definitely gonna need reinforcements again. Let's just say you all went through some hell.
Pretty good day.
I mean, kill some demons, got some souls. It's pretty nice.
Learned some magic. People owe me favors. Still working out.
I mean,
Oh, great,
some soldiers
someone
died,
itchy.
but like that's okay.
No
They shouldn't
shit,
die.
that's the wrong picture. Never mind, you didn't see anything.
Oh no,
As
it's
he
not someone
as he
itchy.
walks back into the mists.
Amanda, you saw nothing. On your way back to camp, Vendrik, you sense something of Vira, you as well. Some
I'm
kind
knocked
of
out,
magic
man.
is being used. You are being... it's sort of like... it's something that only mages would recognize. It's like somebody selling off a... You know, like a beacon in space or something. Pew, 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 it's spinning you. Somebody is trying to draw your attention.
Towards the forest by any chance?
Yes, towards the forest. Sadly, however, not the forest where the dragon is, a little ways off. Namely, nearby a village. A village that you recently, shall we say, helped save.
Oh, so it's the spider Nazis.
You can sense that whoever's sending that beacon is slowly making their way towards you. It looks like whoever's sending that off is here to greet you. Looks like they're not intending to wait. They want a meeting now.
Oh, well, if they're coming to us, back to the tent. See if we can get this identified before he gets it.
You want to meet with the spider Nazis in the middle of the army camp.
I mean, I'm not going out to meet them until I've had a nice sit down. We've just been through a battle.
I mean, legit.
I have a notebook to organise.
Oh, no. I guess we're doing this now.
A woman you don't recognize is standing a few kilometers off in a small foresty area, and she's just standing there waiting for you. She's the one sending the signal, trying to get your attention.
I just sigh and turn to Iris and tell her, put Vera down in the tent.
Yeah, I go and put her down in the tent and then return.
Fine. Dimension door. Because walking is for plebs.
Oh dang it! Am I being left with that paladin that's obsessed with me?
Yes. Yes,
Dude,
you are.
Oh, great, now I'm
GM
knocked
go,
out.
Just take Vira with you, it's better that way. Because she does have to make a decision as well as the rest of you guys, so...
Yeah, but she is also absolutely exhausted.
Yeah, I'm also
So you're
knocked
assuming
out.
you're gonna have to fight, unless you do something stupid, they didn't attack you, did they?
No, I'm not assuming you're gonna have to fight. I'm just assuming it'd be easier to put her in bed now than lug her up a hill and then back down.
Up to you guys, if you wanna leave her out of it.
I mean, she's out of it anyway, right?
She's just exhausted, she's not dead.
Yeah, but like, I assume she was unconscious.
You could probably wake me up when we get there. I just can't walk.
Exactly. That's how exhausted she is.
I mean, I could always stab her.
In
What?
terms of gameplay,
How
she
would that
suffered
help?
3 levels of exhaustion, so she can walk.
It hurt, she would probably wake up.
You could just shake me like a normal human being, you freaking psychopath.
Guys, focus, please.
Anyway, I guess just help me up the hill.
Fine. And
Yeah, I
because
help.
walking is for plebs.
Right, eventually
I'm
you
off.
guys make your way to towards this woman. And as you do, without a word, she just turns around and starts leading you deeper into the forest. She doesn't seem like she's in a talking mood, she's just leading you.
Is Logan with us, or did he left?
Oh no, he went to check up on the captain and help Mary get the soldiers back to camp.
I'm too tired for this
Incidentally,
shit.
none of you ever mentioned to Logan that you met these guys in the first place, just saying.
I suggested
No,
this,
wait,
but
no,
one-
we said last session, we told him we met these guys, because I said specifically, hey, let's not keep shit from Logan again, and tell him.
I'm pretty sure you told him
I
some
have
other things,
video.
not this specifically,
I
but
have
it's fine.
video.
Yeah, we'll see. Anyway, eventually you guys see a familiar scene set up in the forest. There's a throne, and with a blinding light, somebody is sitting in that throne.
I'm sitting
again.
down on the ground. I'm not standing up for this.
Poor Vera. He looks like he's staring
Why,
off to
hello there.
space.
It seems like you've been busy today. I heard the commotion.
Yeah, she just nods, just like, yeah, had a long day.
I see by your wounds. You must have had some fun.
She looks down. Oh, right, I was cut, wasn't I?
I don't intend to keep you. I merely wish to hear your answer. But, before that, it seems like you have made a rather interesting enemy. I must applaud you. Many humans would crumble under the pressure of having to face one of the 8 pure generals, but not you. I commend you for that.
What's her name?
The Technomancer, was it?
Wellington.
Name? Agatha, I believe. Agatha Sophronia Wellington. She is one of the 8 pure generals serving the overworld. Speaking of her, let's make a deal. I did offer you to serve me and help me, and I will kill the overworld one way or another. But it seems you have some extra beef. Since she is one of the few generals that actively supports the overworld, killing her would be beneficial to me as well. Why don't I take care of that problem for you?
I want to deal with that personally.
I like that attitude. Very well. If you choose to join me, not only will I give you the strength to face her, I will make sure that it's a one-on-one so you can savor the moment.
I'm sorry to disappoint you, but I will not be taking your offer either.
Oh? That's a rather rash decision. Do your comrades share that notion?
I'm the leader. I have decided this. I asked them what they thought as well, of course.
There's only one leader here, and that's me. Now I ask all of you, do you wish to join me? Bear in mind, this is an offer I will not make twice, so choose carefully. He's waiting for an answer from every one of you.
This is where you're meant to be all noble and go, our leader's word is our word. But
Oh,
I
no,
don't
fuck
want to
that.
answer. I don't want to answer first
Fuck it,
every single
I'll
time.
ask. Keep talking about power. Give me an actual example. What's something you can do for us?
Tell me, you're a mage. You're interested in magic, aren't you? However, no matter how good you are or how long you live, you will always be limited by what's possible by your flesh. That won't be the case if you join me. As demons can cast
debatable.
magic. That's as demons can cast magic much stronger than what any human vessel can. I can give you a new body, a stronger one. You will be able to cast magic far beyond the possibilities of humans. I believe you've already witnessed what one of my generals is capable of. That magic is nothing special. He does not specialize in magic. Mercurius sadly lacks the potential for it. However, should you prove to have potential, you will become much stronger than him when it comes to magic. Not to mention, it's not just raw power we're talking here. Your world is very limited. You are just babies when it comes to magic. What? You've had it for maybe 2000 years? Our world has had it infinitely longer. The books we have are priceless. You can study all of them, should I will it. I believe the strongest mage currently alive in your world is one called Anri. I've sensed her towers move about from time to time. You wouldn't happen to know her, do you?
I'll just smile a bit at that.
She is weak compared to what we can give you.
there, he's just looking towards Vendrik.
Tell me, mage, how strong do you want to become? How badly do you want it?
Apparently, he wants it so bad you erased him from the universe.
Check.
Yeah, very bad time to drop, bruh.
No, that's it. He left the party because he joined the demons. That's
Like,
it.
how bad
That's,
do you
that's
want
canon.
it? User in the channel has timed out. Okay.
Well, while
we're waiting for Adam to come back.
What about the rest of you?
I'm gonna ask Gio what he thinks because I cannot make decisions for both of us. We're a team. He needs input.
Gio is telling you that he is clearly very powerful and clearly he seems to be offering a pretty sweet deal, like you don't see any downsides to it.
Says the demon.
But ultimately he can't make the decision for you, it's your body, so...
I have already highlighted quite a few downsides to this. So I guess Vira and Gio are currently debating in our half-conscious state.
I can just hear him mumbling on my back. I mean,
It's just like, no, I'm just sitting on the floor. I'm just sitting on the floor, and I'm just kind of like swaying a bit and
suddenly as
mumbling.
this is happening, you see a golden light surround his hand and he snaps his fingers. That light envelops you, Vira. Do you let it or do you want to resist it?
Fuck it, man. I'm gonna die, but okay.
As this happens, your body immediately feels lighter. You are completely cured of your exhaustion. However, that's not all that happens. The curing of the exhaustion is actually a side effect. Inside you, you hear that Geo is starting to rumble in a way that he is getting fat. He immediately feels much stronger.
Oh. Oh.
Geo is feeling
Okay.
much better than he was feeling before. As you're standing there wondering what just happened, he just smirks and says, I see that you are hiding a shade. Quite the pesky creatures, from my experience. I do not know why you are connected to it, but you seem to have quite the attachment. That thing is not going to live long if you keep doing what you are currently doing. Just eating away its power and not feeding it. Join me, and it will have all the food it needs.
Okay, originally Vira was on Iris's side, but now she's actually seriously debating it.
And as you're wondering, luckily Adam is back, so how much of him talking to you did you hear? Adam?
He's back in body, but not in spirit.
Rip Adam.
Adam?
I think I fixed that.
So how much did you miss of him talking to you?
I got just to the bit where he started saying Anri's basically a child when it comes to it. High or low?
Yeah. Basically, not only can he offer you much stronger magic, but he can also offer you a lot of knowledge from his world.
Always going to pick high.
High or low? Bersha, high or low?
Not sure what you mean, but high. Are you flipping a coin or something?
Yeah. As is tradition. When you're caught that 50-50 between a choice, high or low?
Yeah, as is tradition. High
as
or
is
low.
tradition.
Always have to pick high. Just pick high.
Yeah.
Always pick high.
As Vendrik is debating his answer, and so is Vira, he then turns to you, Alyssia. What about you? You've been silent.
Well, this deal of yours is rather vague.
What's been vague about it?
Well, there's nothing concrete about it. That makes it vague.
I simply need you to kill a few targets. You of all people should be able to appreciate that.
Naturally, but then I'm not much for serving masters rather than having contracts.
Vera's just gonna kind of give a look at Iris. Like, at this point, like, she doesn't want to say yes because Iris said no, and she's afraid that people will be disappointed in her. But on the other hand, she needs to make sure Geo doesn't, die. And there doesn't seem, and from
please,
at
in
this
character,
point,
come on, we're wasting time, please.
it just at this point, there's no other route she could go down to get Geo fed. Iris, high or low?
By me, it's your choice.
Because just high or low.
High.
Okay, she's gonna side with Iris. No, I'm gonna agree. I'm sorry, I'm agreeing. I'm gonna. After debating it for a while.
Sentence.
After a while, Vira just kind of sighs and then's just like, if you can help him, then fine.
That makes two. What about you, Iris? Are you still so sure about your abilities to lead, now that everybody doesn't seem to share your sentiment?
This contract is too vague for me. I would have to decline.
How surprising. If anyone would have agreed, I thought it would be you. Well, the unpredictable nature of humans is why I find you all so fascinating. Oh, I must say, this sure puts a damper on this meeting. You humans are so easy to turn on each other. I find that quality very disgusting.
Alright, Vira's changing her answer to no at this point. I just don't like him. I don't
As he's
trust him.
standing there, he waves his hand. There is no point in having a few of you join. I need all of you. Since you will not agree to join me, then my offer is retracted. I have no use for just a few of you. The demons that need to be killed are strong. And something tells me a few of you will not be able to handle that task. No matter how strong you really think you are. And he looks towards you, Vendrik, as he says that. But we are not enemies. And we probably never will be. After all, I have no interest in you, or your kind. I believe I've already told you as much. I will simply have to find someone else to do this job for me. You are dismissed.
Yeah, Virus is gonna walk away.
I'm gonna follow quickly after Eurus.
Oh, Vendrik, before you leave, consider this a little token of appreciation for the amusement that you offered me. Vendrik, he seems to toss you some kind of small magical orb. Do you take it?
Yep.
Perhaps you may choose useful in the future, unlike the others. While they had their petty reasons for their actions, you were steadfast. You know exactly what you want, and you're not afraid to reach for it. That is a very useful quality. So rare. Rare amongst humans as well. Place among my people for you. If that day comes, keep that orb close. I'll find you.
That I'm just gonna have a faint smirk, turn around, and leave.
As you guys leave, there's another blinding light, and soon the throne is empty. And there's no sign of anybody else around in the forest anymore.
Do I get unrejuvenated?
Nope, you're fine, completely. And Gio's even feeling a lot better than usual, because he just got fed.
Thank God, that buys me more time.
So you literally couldn't have been more conflicted there, Amanda.
No, I literally could not have. I could not make up my mind for anything. I'm just gonna leave that decision as a big question mark.
Anyway, anything else you guys want to talk about between each other as you're making your way back to camp?
Fuck it, I'll say it out loud. Basically, Vira's just gonna direct at Eurus. I'm sorry, it's just... Geo's... have to... She seems really... She's very upset. Whether it's because she feels like an asshole, or because of other things, probably both, she's upset.
Yeah, this is simply going to say, didn't think about bringing this to my attention before.
Well, I mean, I tried to.
You already mentioned that he was hungry.
I didn't want to guilt you into doing anything.
We're meant to be in this together. Instead of trusting me, you decided to side with something that you even mentioned yourself was going to be a bad idea.
I don't have a good answer to that.
You should think on it. Come to me after. And she's gonna continue riding.
Okay, look, I was trying to make things easier for the rest of you and ended up making a mistake that would obviously have made everything a lot more difficult. I'm sorry. There's not really much of an excuse for what I did.
She's just gonna sigh, turn back towards Vira, staring at her for a few moments and smiling and going, "Don't worry."
Oh, she was originally, like, not looking at you, like, tearing up, but she just kind of, like, looks at you kind of surprised when you smile at her.
If he gets hungry again, come to me.
Vera looks, like, so relieved when you say that.
Just gonna have to set some ground rules about sharing anything he finds in there.
Yeah.
And wipe your
But-
eyes.
She does so. Thank you.
It's okay. Iris is a bit more relaxed now.
On the other hand, Vendrik just wanted power, so he's gonna...
Iris just is not surprised by that
Right.
at all.
Knowledge is knowledge.
I mean, you can bash on him all you want, but he's the only one who knew exactly what he wants and he was not afraid to get it, so...
Iris doesn't want anything. There's no point.
I want my husband to live.
And you hesitated.
Fuck you!
Need to be stronger.
I mean,
do keep in mind, his deal was you helped me, I killed the Overlord, which is basically your mission, so...
Yes, it's like going,
yeah, but
hey,
it's
you know this
our
small...
mission.
It's like, hey, you know this small bomb you have over there? Yeah, what I'm gonna do is drop a nuke on it and replace it with a bigger nuke. You
I'm
know,
pretty
it's
sure
like that.
that's not a very accurate metaphor for the situation, but whatever. Eventually, you guys make it back to the camp, and as you can imagine, it's not a very celebratory news considering most of the camp is empty and the medical tents are full. So yeah, it's not so good. As soon as you enter camp, Logan is the first to approach you. There's not even any guard stationed right now. That's how short on hands they are. Logan immediately approaches you and says, get your things ready. We're leaving during the middle of the night. We can't stay here anymore.
Hey! What? Twice?
you got to next.